Welcome. Sage here. How's it going? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to be talking about food in this video. My eating habits, my reasons for my eating habits, and what I brought to eat for dinner today. Water and tea are typically what I drink, sometimes coffee, usually unsweetened things, kombucha sometimes. And I try not to drink out of styrofoam best I can. On the topic of food, I've chosen the best diet for me is whole food, plant-based, as to my strongest will, to the best of my ability rather. I enjoy this diet over other types of eating strategies due to the fact that there are far more options. Keto is good. I feel fantastic on it. My mind is clear. My body functions extremely well on keto. I'm probably adapted to it like peak. That's probably where I get my peak performance. On the other hand, it's extremely costly, and well, I feel like there's opportunity to miss out on a lot of things if you're simply eating meats, keto, carnivore, whatever you want to go, for your microbiome. I mean, that gets a little bit of it because carnivore and all that stuff has nutrients, but I imagine bacteria likes those fibers in the veggies and plant foods of the sort. My reason for going this strategy, keto seemed to work for me well and help me with a lot of my ailments, but I, in the past, have suffered from parasitic infections, amoebic dysentery, as they would say. I've even had cryptosporidium from one diagnosis, which is supposed to be super bad, but I got over that, or at least I'm doing very well in recovery there. And this was about a decade ago that I got identified with it. Who knows how long I've actually had it. But one thing that I've noticed is when I eat processed foods, I tend to have really bad physical reactions to it. I tend to have stroke-like symptoms. My body starts to get numb. I get incognitive. Gets really fuzzy. I start to get migraines and nausea, and it starts to get to the point where I can't, I have to go rest it off. And something that's really helped me with that is breathing techniques, Wim Hof specifically. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out. It actually works really well when you're having stroke-like symptoms. At least for me, I'm an example of that. You just go through the method and do it about 3 or 4 layers deep, and then just let your body do what it needs to do. It literally cuts my withdrawal symptoms down by like 90%, very substantially. Also, it seems to work really well once I get sick and fevers and stuff like that. Any kind of fever, flu, bugs, bacterial, food poisoning, the Wim Hof breathing seems to help all of those things substantially, very quickly. So that's a recommendation. And back on the subject of food, I eat whole food plant-based because it seems to not cause me anywhere near as much issues. I can eat bread with peanut butter all over it, which peanut butter is a questionable whole food. I try to get it organic and just peanut butter, no sugar added or anything like that, and it seems to be fine. My blood sugar and all that, my bodily functions seem to be good. Processed food just has too much of incomplete chemicals mixing, and my body's like, if I'm not really active, it'll mess me up. Plus, I feel more energy and better energy when I eat whole foods. Yeah, so let's see what we've got today for dinner. I've already had breakfast, which was potatoes and tofu vegan cheese sandwiches with vegan mayonnaise, which that's not technically a whole food, I would imagine, but it tastes good and it seems to be okay on my body. And I had 2 sandwiches and 3 potatoes. For lunch, I had 2 bread slices with peanut butter on them, some dates, some prunes, which is also what I have for dinner, and a salad with olive oil, avocado oil, salt, and vinegar. The salad was a mixed spring salad from Walmart, organic, of course. I get organic bread, typically the Oro Wheat or the Dave's Killer Bread, because they're both virtually identical, whichever one's available. I'll go with Oro Wheat because it's usually more cost efficient. It has a little bit more sugar from, well, I think they're about pretty even on that. So yeah, slices of bread. And then I got my peanut butter, organic, just basic Great Value stuff from Walmart. Then I got my Great Value dates. I would go with organic, but that was what was available at the time, and I like dates. And then Amazon prunes would go with organic, but that's what is available. And then 1 red potato left, so that'll be 6 potatoes in all that I've eaten today. Yeah. And I made this array because it's extremely easy to pack. It took me no time. Literally, I was just like, grab a thing of bread, grab some dates, grab some prunes, grab a potato. Well, I baked all the potatoes. That's my pre-prep plan. And then I just threw together a salad. I just literally got the mixed spring salad, put it in my salad container, veggie container, and put some avocado, olive oil, and salt on there and shake it all up. Yeah, this diet seems to be doing really well for me. I've had a very difficult time gaining weight due to my sensitivity of diet. And if you're going keto, carnivore, you got to eat a lot. Like, I'm not playing. You've got to eat 3,000 calories to, like, even potentially gain anything. I mean, I imagine if you exercise, like, there's some experts that could tell you how to optimize the calories that you're intaking, where you exercise right before you eat every time and do a good workout so it absorbs it all the way. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing on this diet, actually. It's just easier to do it this way because it doesn't require as much for me personally. And yeah, it motivates me to work out once I eat. And everything tastes delicious too. Like, plant foods taste great. Almost everything that I eat is delicious. Dates, prunes, bread's delicious. Potatoes are delicious, butter's delicious, salad is delicious, carrots are delicious, come on. Oranges, apples, anything I can think of that's on a plant-based diet is delicious. And the things that most people don't think are delicious are also extremely healthy, like, we'll say ginger. Some people don't think it's delicious, but it's really good for you. And then garlic, onions, those things are extremely good for you. Bitter melon, that's one that's hard for me, but it's great for you. Cilantro, the list goes on and on and on about all the things that you could eat that taste fantastic, or also typically for me, they all taste fantastic and they have health benefits. So yeah, that is a little summary of my foodie blog today. I'll show you some awesome recipes as I come up with them. If you have any recipes that you would recommend, please leave them in the comments below. I'm definitely interested in trying people's recipes out. Share your links to your videos and stuff like that. I'll check them out, give them a like, subscribe, all that stuff. We will fuel each other and expand our horizons. And I think that's about it for me. Thank you for visiting. Yeah, love and peace. Sage out.